Good morning, everybody. In my last couple lives, I've had some people ask how exactly it works converting this 7.5-inch 1890 air seeder with my 1910 cart here to 15-inch spacing, because we plant all of our soybeans and our milo on 15s. Today, I need to empty out this back tank, change out the meter. So what better time than now to show exactly how that works. I'm Tyler Tobald. Welcome to JTAC Farms. So first things first, we need to get this back meter pulled, dump out the rest of these beans, and then clean out the housing. There's two ways you can empty out your back tank, the correct way or the fast way. The correct way, pull the levers up for your disconnects here, pop these doors open, it drops through the pipes, splattering beans everywhere. Or the fast way, which is exactly what we're going to do today, where I just disconnect the meter, pull the meter out, and it dumps through the meter housing down into my tub here. Now that that's all dumped out, I'm gonna grab my shop vac here. Here we go. Gotta show off that branding. No, I'm not sponsored, although I'd like to be. We'll use this, clean out the rest of the housing, and then I'll show you the meter. There we are. All nice and clean. These tubs are absolutely perfect for storing leftover seed. They've got clips on the ends to make sure the lid stays down, keeps all the varmints and everything out of it. Very nice. And they hold about 3 units, so it's pretty handy. Plus, they've got wheels. Now that we have our meter and our meter housing all clean, let's take a closer look at this guy. Now this meter roll, obviously, is the orange roll from John Deere. I really like the design of this thing. This works great for soybeans, works also really good for our multi-species cover crop. I'm a big fan of this design. Now you'll notice here it says B1, B2, and B3. And these are the inlet ports. B1, B2, and B3 are the front 3 turrets on the seeder section that supply seed and fertilizer to the front gang, which is on 15-inch spacing. So these inlet ports are open. However, you'll see that B4, B5, and B6 are closed. Installed blocker plates in all 3 of these. That way, the seed will not go through the back 3 turrets and put any seed out the back row. I'm going to go ahead and take out these 3 blocker plates because the next time that I use this meter roll will be for planting a milpa garden, hopefully in a few weeks after I get the milo all done. And plus I need these 3 blocker plates to put in the yellow meter roll for when we get that installed and load up for milo. Got my trusty Leatherman. We're going to get these things popped loose. They are kind of a pain, but you don't want them to fit in there loosely. They're supposed to be in here tight. There we go. Easy peasy. Now this thing is ready for the next time we'll use it. Now for a slick transition to our yellow roll. Ta-da! The beauty of editing. Now we've got our yellow meter roll here. This is for your smaller seeds, millet, alfalfa, milo, or grain sorghum, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to do the same thing with this as we did with that orange one. These first 3 ports are going to stay open, but we're going to block these back 3 by putting these blocker plates back in. They have some little ledges in here. And then you kind of get everything lined up and give it a little percussive persuasion, as I like to call it. Helps if you get everything sat in right. There we go. Make sure everything's in there good. You don't want them popping loose on you while you're out planting, because that could cause some problems if one of these things starts flopping around inside the meter housing. There we are. We are now set up to run 15s in our milo. Now we put her in the meter housing. Let's see, where did I put that? Ah, there it is. Now earlier I did forget to mention that this bean seed doesn't go to waste or anything like that. Inside this tote, it'll just kind of sit here and hang out until after we harvest wheat. A lot of this bean seed we just pour it right in with our multi-species cover crop, kind of blend it in as it goes up the conveyor, and it'll just be part of our cover crop this summer. Now that's all done, we're ready to load this with seed, get it calibrated, you know, all the things you got to do before you can get started planting. Hope that answers some of you guys' questions. I really do appreciate you guys asking about that and giving me a chance to kind of show you how all this stuff works. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, bell icon, you know, all the things. I hope to see you next time. And as always, thanks for stopping by.